Welcome back to the NASCAR Inside Line Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I'm about to do race 5 of 36. I'm here at Auto Club Speedway here in Fontana, California for the running of the Auto Club 400. And as you can see here, going to be on champion difficulty, 25 laps, tire wear fuel use ×1, cautions and black flags on, and full damage on. Let's accept the changes. Bristol did not go so well, got caught up in an early crash and then only recovered to finish, 36th? So first, and now I'm 11th in points. I won the Daytona 500, then finished 21st at Phoenix, 3rd at Las Vegas, 36th at Bristol. So I've been kind of all over the place. I either have a good race, bad race, good race, bad race. That's been the first 4 races. Let's see if this could be a good race. And then Martinsville, which is going to be the next race, is going to be a bad race. So it's been good, bad so far. Let's see if this race is good. But first of all, I gotta do qualifying, see where I start. So yeah, let's get right on to it. So anyway, let's just see what happens in qualifying first and see where I qualify. Hopefully I can qualify well so I have a good chance of winning this race. I'm usually good here at Auto Club Speedway in any NASCAR game, so let's see what happens here. So gonna complete my outlap and see what happens. Here I come start my first lap of qualifying. Let's see what's going to happen on the first lap. Kyle Busch has the pole so far with a 37.30. Can I get the pole? Get my first pole of the season. See how I ran the middle of the corner throughout the whole corner. Now down the back straightaway. Going into turn number 3. And through turn number 4, doesn't look like it's going to be a pole lap, but I don't know. 35, no, it's not going to be. 14th, alright, let's see if I can improve on the second lap. 37.88 on the first lap. Alrighty, looks like a little bit slower right now on the time. The good news is that I'll be starting on the outside lane if I don't improve my position, which I don't think I'm going to improve on it. It seems like the second lap in qualifying so far this season has not been what you're looking forward to. 14th I was starting this race, so it's not bad, but hopefully I can at least get a top 10 finish, get back in the top 10 in points, because that's very important. And let's see if I could get my second win of the season in the NASCAR Inside Line Let's Play. So let's just go right to the race. Yes. Alrighty, so let's see what happens here. 25 laps at the 2-mile Speedway. Anyway, let's just see what happens here. So, gonna go to the pre-race right now. And here we are at Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, California for the Auto Club 400 for the 5th race of the season. Excuse me. And, yeah, starting 14th, which is not bad. Could have been better. There's the cars lined up from the back. So, Kyle Busch will start on the pole. Brad Keselowski starts 2nd. Denny Hamlin starts 3rd. And Greg Biffle starts 4th. And like I said, I will start in the 14th position after qualifying. And there's the parachuters. And there's the Auto Club 400 Winners Trophy if you win here at Auto Club Speedway. Hopefully I will get that trophy. See if I can go from 14th to winning this race in 25 laps. The pace car is off. Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski will lead us down to the green flag as I will start 14th alongside Matt Kenseth, my bad. And here we go. The green flag is in the air. We are underway here at Auto Club Speedway. And already I am making some moves as we got a side-by-side battle for the race lead. Looks like Greg Biffle is going to lead the first lap over Kyle Busch. And I'm already up to the 6th spot. Turns 1 and 2 and then down the back straightaway really got me some runs. But it looks like Marcus Ambrose is going to hold me off for the 6th spot right now as he got a little bit tight there, it looks like. As we're down the back straightaway once again. Also, Dale Knight Jr. is up there, running in the top 5. Looks like Greg Biffle is trying to pull away from the field right now. As I'm underneath Dale Knight Jr. to grab the top 5 spot. It looks like I'm going to have enough of a run to get to Denny Hamlin as well for the 4th spot. So am I making some moves or what? Okay, Hamlin, stop coming down into me. I wasn't even coming up into Hamlin. He was coming down. And Dale Knight Jr. up to the outside. Try to get back to the top 5. Looks like the outside lane's going to be working shortly. Maybe I need to run up there. See what I could do. Now on the outside of Dale Knight Jr. to try to grab back the top 5 spot. Oh, we had a chain checkup up here. Looks like Kyle Busch got sideways and Brad Keselowski had to check up. As I'm already going for the 2nd spot. Check this out. Alright, Kyle Busch, don't come down into me either. Greg Biffle is pulling away though. He's going to be hard to catch if I happen to get to the 2nd spot. So, Greg Biffle leading, Kyle Busch 2nd, Brad Keselowski 3rd, and we're side by side for the 4th spot between me and Denny Hamlin. Brad Keselowski all the way down on the apron, but had to get out of gas because he was on the apron. Now I'm up to the 3rd spot. Now let's see if I can get around Kyle Busch, pole sitter. And I do got a run on him for the 2nd spot, and I will take the 2nd spot away. Greg Biffle has a 2.2 second lead over me right now. Let's see if I can catch him. Next time by, it'll be 20 laps to go. And boy, I tell you what, me and Kyle Busch are going at it right now. Just tight right now. Very tight. Had to keep getting out of gas. But I do get that run off the corner. Now underneath Kyle Busch again for the 2nd spot. We got 20 laps to go here at Auto Club Speedway. As Greg Biffle continues to check out by 2.7 seconds now. I'm running 2nd, Kyle Busch 3rd, and Brad Keselowski up to the 4th spot. Oh, good God. Alright, it does not look like I'm able to run the middle line right now. It seems like I'm tight in the middle line. So maybe if I need to try to run the bottom. Maybe try to run the bottom in 1 and 2. As I'm underneath Kyle Busch again for the 2nd spot. Kyle Busch and I have been going at it in the last couple laps, which is helping Greg Biffle pull away some more. So I'm going to try the bottom lane here and see what happens. And it looks like my car is tight on the bottom too, so it looks like my car is tight overall. I mean, Greg Biffle is just gone. There's no way we can catch him right now. This kind of sucks too. The only way that could help me get try to win this race is if a caution comes out right now, or anytime. Could bunch up the field again, could make things interesting. Okay, Kyle Busch, stop coming down into me. Good God. It's twice now he's come down into me. See, yeah, my car is just tight overall. I can't hold the car at all. So Greg Biffle is enjoying this lead right now. As Brad Keselowski and I are now side by side for the 3rd spot. Keselowski on the bottom, I'm up high, but I hold him off turn number 4. Now, unless if a caution comes out, Greg Biffle kind of has this won. Because he is checked out. Kyle Busch is starting to pull away from me as well. So it looks like it's spreading out a little bit up here. I notice looking at Greg Biffle, it looks like he's running the middle line all the way around the racetrack. He did so right there in turns 1, 2. We'll see where he runs in turns 3 and 4. As my car is just tight, man. I can't hold. I mean, I can hold on to it and drive it still, but it's just not that good right now. It looks like Greg Biffle is between the middle to outside lane here in this race. And Kyle Busch been running the bottom most of this race. I've been all over the place. Brad Keselowski's all over the place as well. As 10 laps are completed here at the Auto Club 400 here at Auto Club Speedway. Greg Biffle, the race leader. I'm running. Kyle Busch running second. I'm running third. Brad Keselowski fourth. Greg Biffle, no surprise, has the fastest lap of the race so far with a 37.92. I mean, he's definitely showing why he's the fastest. Denny Hamlin rounds up the top 5 as I lost the third spot away from Keselowski. See if I can get back by him. Yeah, the car is just too tight, you know. Well, let's see if I can at least finish in the top 5. That'll help me out in points. It's not going to help me out in points next race at Martinsville, unfortunately. It's another track that I'm going to in the next race that I'm terrible at. What could really help me, like I said right now, is a caution. But that's about it. Yeah, the car's just too tight. See, I'm going up the racetrack. Greg Biffle is leading at the halfway point here at Auto Club Speedway. He is the race leader. Kyle Busch second. Brad Keselowski third. I'm running fourth. And Denny Hamlin fifth. Marcus Ambrose having a good run in this race. He's right now running in the 6th spot. Then I believe, I can't tell who's that red car back there. Maybe if I see it in the corner, maybe it'll be better. Looks like that's Carl Edwards in this Cheez-It car. As once again, my car is continuing to get tight, and I'm losing ground on Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. I mean, Greg Biffle's still continuing to check out, but I am losing momentum, as I think I just scraped the outside wall just a little bit. I'll find out as soon as we go down the back straightaway. As, man, this car is just too tight. And yes, I did scrape the wall going into turn number 1. It's Denny Hamlin. I lose the 4th spot. He got around me. So I am continuing to lose spots. Kind of surprised I'm not running as good as I usually do at Auto Club Speedway. Normally I'll run up front most of the Auto Club Speedway races I compete in, whether it's in NASCAR 14, NASCAR 15, or any other NASCAR game I play. Kind of surprised I'm not running very strong right now. Oh, as Hamlin cuts down in front of me, and he just went into the outside wall, and now look what he did to me. He just ruined my line. And now that's going to lose me some momentum, fall back to the 7th spot. Hamlin, I had a run on him going down the front straightaway, and then I was going to get underneath him going into turn number 1. He cuts down right in front of me. So now move Carl Edwards up to the 5th spot, and Marcus Ambrose still in the 6th spot, but they are side by side for the top 5 spot. Marcus Ambrose with a run up high. As I'm underneath Edwards now for the 6th spot. See, they keep coming down into me. I don't understand that. That's the 4th different car. Actually, Hamlin done it to me twice. Also, Kyle Busch done it to me twice. And then Edwards just did there. So the 5th time that's happened to me. 3 different drivers. As we got 10 laps to go, there'll be 9 to go this time by. As Greg Biffle is still the race leader. And it looks like Kyle Busch is still... Oh, I got tight there. Had to get out of gas. I did get into Edwards, but I had to get out of gas in order not to wreck there. So Greg Biffle leading, Kyle Busch second, Brad Keselowski third, Denny Hamlin fourth, Marcus Ambrose rounds up the top five, then Carl Edwards sixth, I'm running seventh, Dale Earnhardt Jr. eighth, as this car is still tight. I can't tell who's that in ninth. I can't tell who's that in 10th either. Okay, Junior. Give me some room, buddy. Really, Junior? Junior. 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 Junior's about to turn me. I mean, I can't give him too many room because I have the outside wall next to me. Well, I had the outside wall next to me. As the crossover move is about to happen, Jamie McMurray is running in ninth. And I believe that's Tony Stewart running outside the top 10. I can't tell. I could be wrong. So I went up to the second spot at one point, and then all of a sudden, I'm just falling back to 7th. Oh, that's Clint Bowyer that rounds up the top 10. Yeah, unless a caution comes out, Greg Biffle has this race won. There's no way anyone is going to catch him at this point, as the car is still tight. What I've noticed in the first few races of this Let's Play is that, you know, obviously I have tire wear, you know, it's on ×1. But it doesn't seem like the other drivers are having problems with tire wear, like the AIs, you know what I mean? It's just me, which is kind of dumb. But it is what it is. Looks like we got a side-by-side battle for the 4th spot. Looked like Marcus Ambrose was looking underneath Hamlin, but now it looked like Ambrose had to get out of the gas. As Junior still trying to get in behind me, as Edwards goes to the outside of Ambrose for the top 5 spot. Looks like Greg Biffle's going to hit some lap traffic, but I don't think it's going to affect him at all, because he's been the strongest car this whole entire race. He's led every lap in this race, as a matter of fact. You know, Matt Kenseth led every lap at Phoenix International Raceway. He won the race. Martin Truex Jr. led every lap in Las Vegas, won the race. It looks like Greg Biffle is going to become the third. Looks like Greg Biffle is going to try and make it 3 out of the first 5 races this season where a driver has led every lap in the race and won. 5 laps to go. Greg Biffle, the race leader. Kyle Busch second. Brad Keselowski third. Then you got Denny Hamlin 4th, Carl Edwards 5th, Marcus Ambrose 6th, I'm running 7th, Jamie McMurray 8th, Dale Earnhardt Jr. 9th, and Clint Bowyer rounds out the top 10. As I am still continuing to be tight, I just cannot hold this car right now, and I really had to get out of the gas there if I didn't want to hit the wall. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. now with a run on the inside. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to hold on to the top 10 spot. Oh, Clint Bowyer just went the outside wall. Oh, Junior. Oh, was that a close call or what? This is for the 8th spot, as I got around Junior that time with the crossover move. Still on the outside, Junior. Still on the outside. Still on the outside. Down the back straightaway once again. This is a side-by-side battle for the 8th spot. 3 laps to go for Greg Biffle. As I'm still on the outside of Dale Jr. coming off 4. And Clint Bowyer up to the 9th spot on Dale Earnhardt Jr. Up on the outside. As we got a side-by-side battle for the 5th spot, as Edwards trying to look underneath Marcus Ambrose for a top 5 spot. It seems like I get the runs off the corners as soon as we get on the straightaway. Most of these drivers have been beating me in the corners, but coming off the corners is when I've been beating them. 2 laps to go for Greg Biffle. Oh, around I saved it. I was so tight there. I was trying to stay off of Clint Bowyer. But yeah. Yeah, Greg Biffle's caught some lap traffic, but it's not going to affect him at all. So we got a big group of cars behind me right now. Oh my gosh, I cannot run this car right now. It's just so tight. Yeah, guys, it looks like if I can hold on to the top 10 finish, that's all I'm going to get. Alright, white flag is out. Final lap for Greg Biffle here at Auto Club Speedway. Let's look at this battle here. I'm trying to finish in the top 10. I'm on the outside, Junior. Here comes Johnson. Contact between me and Dale Jr. there. But I hold him off for 9th right now, as I'm on the final lap now. Greg Biffle's down the back straightaway for the final time. Greg Biffle dominated this race. Oh, 3 wide. 4. Oh, Johnson. Oh, man, contact down the back straightaway for the final time. And off turn number 4 for Greg Biffle, as he's going to win the Auto Club 400 here at Auto Club Speedway. As I'm going to try to hold on for a top 10 spot. It looks like I can here. It looks like I can hold on to 9th the most. And yes, hold off Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson off turn number 4. And I am going to finish in the 9th position. So, I mean, I finished better than where I qualified. I give it that, you know, but I was just surprised. I just couldn't run as strong as I normally do at Auto Club Speedway, and my car was just tight throughout. I would say it was good for the first few laps, but then ever since I reached the 20 to go mark, it was just tight. Couldn't hold on to the thing at some time. So, Greg Biffle got the win here at Auto Club Speedway in the Auto Club 400. He set the fastest lap of the race. And led every lap in this race too. And I think he's the only one that ran in the 37 seconds. 37.92. Kyle Busch 2nd. I finished Brad Keselowski 3rd. Danny Hamlin 4th. Marcus Ambrose 5th. Carl Edwards 6th. Jamie McMurray 7th. Clint Bowyer 8th. Me finishing 9th as Jeff Gordon. And Dale Knight Jr. rounds up the top 10. Jimmy Johnson 11th. Danica Patrick 13th. Tony Stewart 15th, Kevin Harvick 16th, Martin Truex Jr. 18th, Casey Kane 19th, and Kurt Busch rounds up the top 20. 21st is Mark Martin, 23rd, Joey Logano 24th, Trevor Bayne 25th, Matt Kenseth, 28th, Ryan Newman, and rounding up the top 30 is Michael McDowell. 31st is Robbie Gordon. 35th is Eric Almirola, and finishing in 40th is Casey Mears. 41st is Dave Blaney. 42nd, Joe Nemechek, and finishing 43rd in last place is Josh Wise. And yes, as I mentioned, Greg Biffle, the only driver that ran in the in the 37 seconds. That's crazy. So, I'm kind of surprised I didn't perform as well as I thought I was going to run at Auto Club Speedway. But it is what it is, you know. We're just going to Martinsville, unfortunately. Do bad there, then Texas, I believe, after that. So, 9th place finish at Auto Club Speedway. Greg Biffle got the win. You know, let's take a look at the points standings. Alright, so Danny Hamlin has the points lead by 7 points over Carl Edwards. Matt Kenseth and Jimmy Johnson are tied for 3rd in points, 13 points back. And Martin Truex Jr. rounds up the top 5 in points, 14 points back. And rounding up the top 10 in points is Jeff Gordon, which is me. I am 31 points back. Actually, I'm tied with Brad Keselowski rounding outside the top 10. I'll tell you what, guys. I mean, I only moved up 1 position, which kind of stinks. Matt Kenseth dropped outside the points lead after the terrible performance at Auto Club Speedway. Greg Biffle got his first win of the season. He moves up to 17th in points. Yeah. So anyway, so 4 different drivers have won yet this season, or 5 different drivers, I should say. So, yeah. So next race is going to be at Martinsville Speedway, unfortunately, for the 6th race of the season at Martinsville, Virginia. I forgot what is the running for it, but yeah, just tune in to Martinsville. It's going to be bad. I'll see you at Martinsville Speedway.